Okay, hello everyone, my name is Teacher George, and to all those new teachers, I will introduce you some games. Okay, I have 3 games today. First game usually takes 10-15 minutes to do in a classroom. So you can calculate your time when you have a game. You only need 1 sticky ball or 2 sticky balls. That's up to you. But the game is a 2 teams game. So you have to divide your class in 2 teams. Team A and Team B. Always keep it simple. Okay. Now, what I do, I draw little circles. Not too big, not too small. And just random. You have to make sure that there is enough space between. Okay, so this will take like 30 seconds to draw. So you can make it. Now you can, when the students are older, you can make it higher. When the students are very young, you have to put it lower. Okay, something like that. Most of the time I play this game to present vocabulary or as a warm-up to review the VOC, the spellings and these kind of things. So okay, you can do more, but it's enough like that. Something like that. Okay. Now you call 2 students up. Let's say it's a VOC, it's a review of the VOC, any VOC, and you ask them the spellings. So 2 students in front, you make a distance, so team A, team B, how do you spell, I don't know, book? So once they can spell it, B-O-O-K, they can throw it. If they cannot spell, they cannot throw. There is no need for paper, scissors, stone, who goes first. It's up to you. Okay, you answer first, so you go first. So the student will try to hit the circle. If they hit the circle, they get 1 point. So a circle is 1 point. Okay? If you have a lot of vocabulary, you can make 2 rounds. All the students, 2 by 2. If you have a lot of vocabulary, you can do 2 rounds. Or you can say you have 2 chances. So the student, okay, student team B, you go first, you have 2 chances. So they throw the sticky ball, nothing. So it's not in the circle. And the second one, bang, they hit the circle, they get 1 point. So on 2 balls, they get 1 point. Team A, okay, throws 2 sticky balls, bang, bang, they get 2 points. If it hits rule number 1, if it's here, they get 0 points. No second chance to replay, okay? If they hit the circle, like that, let's say it's like that, they hit the circle, but it's not in the circle, it doesn't count, okay? If you have like 20 students, you count, this game takes like 10-15 seconds a student. So if you have like 20 students, this will not take more than between 10 and 15 minutes for all the students to play. If you have a second round, it will take 5 minutes longer. So it's not that long. Alright? Most of the time for VOC I will play this game. Easy. Don't make like this and like this and like this. This will not work. That's another time I will introduce another game with different circles. Okay? So that is game number 1. Kids, they love it. Kids love throwing sticky ball. Game number 2 will take a little bit more time because this is 1 by 1, student 1 by 1. Okay. Now you can reward them with real cards. Okay. So what I do, you make 1 circle. It's in the same style. 1 big circle. Okay. Then you make another circle, a little bit smaller. Then you make another circle, smaller, another circle. Smaller, and then the one that is impossible to get, this one can be a little bit bigger. The students won't be able to hit it anyhow. Okay, so here they get 10 points. Here they get 30 points. Here they get 50 points. And this one can make a little bit bigger too. This one they get 100. It should still be possible, but this one is impossible to get. That's 1,000 points. Don't worry, you can put 10,000, they will never hit it. It never happened. Oh yeah, 1 point. Okay, now this will take a little bit longer. This is to test student by student. Okay, make sure that they pay attention. But most of the time, this I will do to practice I already did the presentation. You cannot do this for a review. This is to present you stuff. Most of the time, patterns. I don't know, easy pattern. I don't know. Give me a pattern.
What do you like?
What do you like? Okay. So usually I will write it down. What do you like? Okay. Most of the time I will write your vocabulary. Something like that. Here you'll see. Okay. Now they have to answer. Maybe do and does. Something like that. So you can change it. What does he like? Something like that. Okay. So one by one, you call them, and you have your pile of cards ready, and you give them. If you have 5 sticky balls, this is perfect. Difficult to get. All right. You can do it with 2 sticky balls. You also got. So one student will come. You ask them a question. You can ask a question, or you can ask the class to answer. To ask a question, and then he will have to answer according. You say the number. Say number 1 or anything. He can also answer his own answer. He wants. I'll take my number here. So you can number here your view. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, number 4. So what do you like or what does he like? Number 4. He likes blah blah blah. When they answer, they can throw. They have 5 chances. So once they hit 10, if they hit 10, they can go to the next one. If they didn't hit 10, they lose 1 turn, they have 5 chances, okay? So the second time, oh, I didn't hit 10, so they have another chance, okay. So it's already by 1,000, so they don't have a chance for the 1,000 anymore. They hit 10, now they can try the 30. Yeah! So they already get 30 points. It doesn't tally up, and it's not 40 together. If they hit 30, now they can move on to the 50. If they hit the 50, they already got 50 points now. Now they can try their last chance. 100, missed. Okay, so now you give them 50 points. Per student, it takes 1 minute, this game. So if you have 20 students, that's 20 minutes. If you have 15 students, 15 minutes, easy to count. So I calculated this before, it's 1 minute a student. It gives you a chance to do individual practice. Not always ideal, but okay, it works. That's a game, easy. So they cannot have 10, they miss, oh, I tried 100 here, yeah. It's not like that. They have to finish each and go up. If they arrive to 100 and they still have 1 ball, they can try the 1,000. That makes them, I want to 1,000. Okay, so that's game number 2. This takes a little bit more time. But most of the time, between 15 and 20 minutes. Individual, student by student, not 2 teams. Okay, next game. Okay, game number 3. This one will take some more time. So count at least 30 minutes for the game. So when do you need 30 minutes to practice something? Most of the time, patterns. Okay, so when you have patterns, you can play this game. When it's really important. Okay, so what I do, I draw a grid. Not too small, not too big. Okay, and I divide it. Not too big, not too small. Okay. Now you have to set a time. You have to see your time because it can take some more time if it's difficult. So you say, oh, we play this game till 3:40. Okay, so you count like 30 minutes. Alright, so now we choose 2 teams. It's by 2 teams. So 2 teams, you don't have to write the team here, but 2 teams, they have to choose a color. So you let your teams choose a color. What color do you want? Okay. Team A, oh, we want orange. Okay. Team A is orange. And team B is blue. Okay. So now it's very easy. Most of the time you can play this in higher level classes. Also in lower level classes, both are okay. Okay, so again the same thing. A pattern. How, let's say, how is the weather in July in Australia? Something like that. Okay. Now this Australia, July, you can change. Now this is two teams. So you can say team A makes a question, always a different one, okay, not always the same question. And team B gives the answer. So here is Q and this is A. You can switch it. Each time you are asking the question, you are answering. Okay, so students make the question, students answer the question, not teacher, student. Okay, so once they answer correctly, they can throw the sticky balls. At the beginning will be easy. Team B, bang, okay, you get this square, this is yours. Team A, bang, they throw here, they get the square. And so on. So now number 2 can come up, number 1 sits down. Number 2 can come up and we keep going on the same pattern. So what I say is will take some more time. Okay, so now depends how many students you have to count. If you have 16 students, you make like 20 squares or 22 squares, something like that. See, depends. You can adjust it less or more, or you just use a timer. All right, so team B, they can throw anywhere they want. Team B got this one, team B got this one. I will make more. Now you see, once you have so many already filled in, it's getting more and more difficult to get the blank ones. So students will not be able to throw a blank one anymore. So once they throw, bang, and they hit up, nothing. You lose your turn. So you can do this for 1 or 2 rounds till all the squares are filled in. And then bang. Team A was really bad. They missed a lot. Okay. Okay, let's finish. Oh, this is B. Okay. Till everything is finished, it will become more and more difficult. So now only 2 left here. Some good people who can throw. Okay, when the game is finished, all the cases are done. You count how many team A has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. They get 13 squares, and team B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They only get 11. So the winners, team A. Team A are the winners. Then you give the reward cards and the game is finished. Takes a little bit longer, most of the time. Very good for doing. So the first game was for presenting things. Second game was to practice things, and this is like performance thing. So as teacher, you don't do anything. You don't make the questions. The students don't. Okay, so it's student. So this is a performance part as a closure, actually. Perfect game for that. Okay, so that's the third game. Thank you.